My child, there is something I have been wanting to tell you for a very long time. Not because I just noticed your pain, not because I suddenly remembered you, but because the moment has finally come for you to hear what your heart has needed for years. I know there were days when you felt forgotten, days when your prayers seemed to disappear into silence, days when you wondered if anyone truly saw the tears you never showed the world. You kept moving forward, you kept believing, but deep inside, part of you wondered if I had forgotten your name, my child. I never did. You often wondered why the answers were delayed, why the clarity you sought remained just out of reach while you navigated the complexities of growing up. But the silence was not an absence. It was a cocoon for your soul. It was protecting the delicate transformation that was occurring deep within your heart and spirit. I have watched over you through every season, through every disappointment, through every unanswered prayer, through every moment when you wondered if anyone truly understood your pain. The silence was never meant to hurt you. It was giving your heart time to grow stronger. It was teaching you to trust me one day at a time. And even when you could not see my hand, I was still holding yours. Your journey was never solitary, even when you felt most alone in the world. For my presence was the invisible thread, connecting all your broken pieces. Type amen if you believe that my presence is with you right now, steering your life toward victory. My child, there is something I want you to understand. I was never preparing a secret destiny. I was preparing your heart, because the greatest gift I wanted to give you was not success. It was peace, not pressure, not striving, not fear, but the deep assurance that you are loved exactly where you are today. Take a deep breath and release the burdens of yesterday. Release the burden of needing every answer. Release the pressure of trying to figure everything out. You do not have to solve tomorrow today. You only need enough grace for this moment, and I will provide it. I have stored up treasures for you that the world cannot give. They were hidden within the silence of the years you thought were wasted in waiting and searching. Look back one last time at the misty forest of your early days, and see it not as a maze, but as the sacred ground where your character was born. But that was not the whole story. But there is something you still need to hear. The waiting was never proof that I forgot you. The silence was never proof that I left you. Some of the deepest work I was doing in your life happened when you thought nothing was happening at all. I was closer than you realized. A transformation that starts now, in the quiet of night. Every sharp curve and every steep climb on this road was deliberate. It was designed to build the strength you would need for the heights you are reaching. You felt lost in the turns of fate, wondering if there was a destination at all, or if you were merely wandering in circles through the woods. But I was the navigator. I was the silent guide at every intersection. Even when you made mistakes, I continued to guide you with mercy. I continued to teach you. I continued to walk beside you. Those years of struggle were not a detour from your assignment. They were the very forge where your soul was hammered into something beautiful and resilient. I allowed the fog to surround you so that you would learn to trust my voice instead of your sight, walking by faith and not by appearance. The solitude of your movement was a sacred gift, a time for us to commune in the depths of your soul, without the distractions of the world. Every bridge you crossed was a milestone of growth, a moment where you left behind the old self and stepped closer to the person you are today. Even the smallest details of your existence were managed with precision. For in my kingdom, nothing is wasted. Every experience has its own sacred value. You do not need to conquer mountains to be valuable. You do not need extraordinary achievements to be loved. Your worth has never depended on what you accomplish. Your worth comes from being my child. If this message speaks to your heart today, write Amen in the comments. Let it be your prayer of trust. Comment, I am ready to activate this blessing in your life. Let the living water of my grace wash away the fatigue of the road, for you have reached a place of refreshing and deep soul restoration. The pace of your life is about to change. as the slow climb of the past gives way to the steady rhythm of a purposeful divine walk. You are no longer the frightened child who started this climb. You have carried many burdens. You have survived many difficult seasons. And I am proud of the faith that kept you moving forward. Even when you felt weak, even when you felt tired, even when you felt alone, the signs of my favor were always there. They were hidden in plain sight, waiting for the day your eyes would be open to see the truth clearly. A new horizon is appearing, a place where the road is clear, and the sun never sets on the promises I have made to your heart. Every prayer mattered, every tear mattered, every moment you chose faith instead of despair mattered. None of it was wasted. I have led you through the narrow places so that you could appreciate the vastness of the open spaces I am leading you into now. Step into the cloud of my presence without fear. For within the mystery lies the answer you have been seeking. Since your very first breath, the dawn is breaking, and the shadows that once haunted your memory are retreating before the coming of the one true light that governs all existence. Your life is transitioning from the solid ground of the mountains to the infinite mystery of the sea, where my grace is as deep as oceans. Feel the change in the air, the salt and the spray. For the environment of your life is shifting to accommodate a much larger spiritual reality. You have arrived at the edge of your old life, ready to witness the unveiling of the plan I have held back just for this moment. Be still now, and let the silence of the deep waters speak to your soul. For in this quietness, my greatest truths are finally being revealed. Every trial you endured and every tear you shed was a drop in this ocean of my grace, contributing to the depth of your future joy. You spent so many years waiting for a sign, not realizing that the waiting itself was the sign, that something truly monumental was being prepared. Like this ancient rock, my love for you is unshakable, standing firm against the storms of time and the shifting currents of your human emotions. There is a profound purpose in the stillness, a sacred pause, before the breakthrough that will redefine everything you thought you knew about your own life. There is something you still do not understand. My child, listen to the absolute promise of your Creator. I am bringing a total restoration to your life, reversing the damage of the seasons that broke you, and returning to you everything that was stolen or lost in the dark. Hear my authoritative declaration. My word says, I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. Joel 2:25. This is not a vague hope. It is my covenant with you. Every year of silent sorrow mattered. Every tear was seen. Every prayer was heard. And I am able to bring beauty from places you once thought were broken. No power on earth can cancel this decree. For what I have promised, my sovereign hand will perform, turning your past wilderness into a flourishing garden of my permanent favor. Your life is a mirror reflecting my glory, even when you cannot see the image clearly because of the darkness surrounding your current heart. I have been the lighthouse in your storms, the constant beam of hope that guided you back to the safety of my eternal and unchanging presence. The work I have done in your heart has not been meaningless. The peace you are learning today will bless the people around you tomorrow, and my love will continue working through your life in ways you may never fully see. I have called you out of the depths into a place of high perspective, where you can see the beauty of the landscape from my viewpoint. Even the smallest details of your heart's desires are known to me, and I have carefully curated them to fit perfectly into my ultimate masterpiece. The longest night of your soul is nearing its end, and the first light of a new day is preparing to break upon your life's horizon. Can you feel the anticipation in the air? The whole of creation is standing on tiptoe, waiting for the manifestation of my glory within your life. You have stood firm in the trials, and now you will stand firm in the blessings, rooted deeply in the soil of my eternal and grace-filled truth. The mystery of your life is not a puzzle to be solved, but a destiny to be lived in the fullness of my divine and loving companionship. Clarity is coming to the deep places of your mind. washing away the confusion and the doubt that plagued your thoughts for so many difficult years. You were not created merely to survive. You were created to know my love, to walk with me, and to live in the peace that comes from trusting me. The path I am revealing is a blueprint for your ultimate joy, a map that leads you directly into the heart of my eternal and perfect love. Your patience has been your greatest strength, and today, that patience will be rewarded with a revelation that will change your world forever. Even in the hidden places of your life, I have been cultivating life and beauty, preparing a sanctuary for your spirit to rest and thrive. The wait is almost over, and the truth I have held back since your youth is about to be spoken into the very air you breathe. There is something you still do not understand. The waiting was not empty. The silence was not punishment. The delay was not rejection. Even now, I am still working in ways you cannot yet see, and one day you will understand why I asked you to trust me. Look up and behold the light. The truth I have held back is finally breaking through, illuminating every dark corner of your past with its glory. The strategy was never about your struggle, but about your transformation into a beacon of light that would shine for others in their own darkness. I have refined you like gold in the furnace of your past, and now you emerge with a brilliance that reflects the very glory of heaven. This is the beginning of a deeper understanding, a moment where you begin to see yourself the way I have always seen you, loved, known, and never forgotten. Beyond your wildest human imagination and dreams, every obstacle you faced was merely a stepping stone, a necessary part of the climb toward this summit of revelation and profound spiritual awakening. You are blooming in the season I have appointed for you, a season of renewed peace, a season of deeper trust, a season of walking closely with me. For those who trust me, the life I have for you is overflowing with goodness, a constant stream of grace that will nourish your soul through all the years to come. I have restored everything the enemy has stolen, and I am giving you a double portion of joy for all the years of your silent sorrow. Follow the path of light I have laid before you, for it leads to a place of peace that the world can never take away from you. You were meant to fly, to rise above the limitations of your past, and soar on the wings of faith into the boundless future I prepared. Even in the smallest moments of your day, you will now see my hand at work, guiding you with an intimacy that is both gentle and powerful. You are beginning to see your life through a different lens, not through fear, not through regret, but through faith. And from here, the view of my design is clear, beautiful, and absolutely perfect. My promises are the rainbow after your storms, the covenant of my love that will remain steadfast and true through every season of your life ahead. The power of my spirit is moving in your life like the ocean tides, bringing in a new wave of revelation and a fresh outpouring of grace. You are thriving in the garden of my heart, a tree of righteousness planted by the rivers of water, bearing fruit in its due and proper season. The truth is this: your value was never determined by the world. Your value comes from being loved by me. You were a vessel for my love, a conduit for my peace in a broken world. The plan I held back was the unveiling of your true self, the person you were always meant to be. Before the world tried to define you, everything is being made new in your life today. For the old has passed away, and the new has come in its full and radiant glory. Your mind is clear, your heart is full, and your spirit is finally at rest in the knowledge of my perfect and unchanging will for you. This is the harmony of my creation, and you are the central melody in this grand symphony of love that I am playing for all eternity. Join in the song of the heavens, for you are a child of the day, born of the light and destined for an eternal glory that awaits. So rest tonight. Lay down the questions you cannot answer. Lay down the burdens you were never meant to carry alone. I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you. I am still writing your story, and the chapter ahead is still in my hands. My child, there is something I have wanted you to know for a very long time. You were never forgotten, not for a single moment. and you never will be. Trust me. One step at a time, one day at a time. I am with you always.